What did you say? Hey. What? Yeah. Please don't tell my daughter that.
Breaking news. N3on is facing intense backlash after a viral confrontation during his Australia trip spread across social media. Fans, critics, and even celebrities jumped into the conversation fast. And once the clip started circulating, the situation became far more complicated than it first appeared. Ranjesh, better known online as N3on, is a US-based live streamer whose recent trip to Australia turned into a major controversy after a heated argument inside a souvenir store went viral. This video exists to clearly explain what happened, how the clip spread, and why the backlash quickly followed across social media. N3on built his audience through loud, reaction-heavy streams and constant online visibility, which meant his every move during the Australia visit was already under a microscope before the incident even happened. That context matters, because the moment the clip surfaced, it did not exist in isolation. It immediately tied into his reputation and past behavior online. During his time in Australia, a brief interaction inside a souvenir store escalated fast. And this is where things turned. Video footage shows N3on arguing with a woman after a light bump. And when she did not respond to his greeting, the exchange shifted from awkward to confrontational within seconds. What followed was N3on using an offensive slur, which prompted the woman's father to step in and directly tell him not to speak that way to his daughter. And the tension drew immediate attention from people nearby. Within hours, the clip spread across X, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts, and the result was millions of views piling up almost instantly. The speed of the spread mattered because once the video escaped the live stream bubble, it landed in front of audiences who were not familiar with streamer culture at all. Comment sections filled quickly, with viewers criticizing the reaction, calling the behavior unnecessary, and questioning why the situation escalated over such a small moment. What nobody expected was how divided the response became once the clip hit mainstream timelines. Supporters argued that being filmed in public can feel invasive and frustrating, especially for creators who rarely get privacy, which meant some fans tried to contextualize the outburst rather than excuse it. At the same time, critics pointed out that the footage showed a clear choice to escalate, and that public behavior carries consequences when cameras are already rolling. The situation gained another layer once people connected the incident to N3on's rumored relationship with Australian rapper Iggy Azalea. His trip had already drawn attention because of their recent collaborations and public interactions, which meant every moment was being watched closely by fans of both creators. Speculation intensified after the store argument, especially when Azalea shared cryptic online posts that many viewers interpreted as distance rather than support. None of that speculation changed the fact that the clip itself drove the narrative, and this is where the fallout became unavoidable. Online discussions stopped focusing on the travel content and shifted entirely toward accountability, behavior, and whether the confrontation felt authentic or staged. 7 days later, the clip continued circulating, proving how quickly short-form platforms can extend the lifespan of a single moment. Away from the controversy, N3on's Australia visit included other moments that complicated the storyline. During streams and appearances, he publicly praised fellow streamer Kai Cenat, even though Cenat had previously criticized him, which surprised viewers who expected tension instead. That moment softened the narrative slightly, showing a side of the trip that did not match the viral confrontation. Another stream placed N3on alongside Australian drill group 14, and that appearance drew large crowds quickly. The turnout became so intense that police presence was required to manage the situation, which only added to the sense that his visit was spiraling beyond casual content creation. Tension followed him everywhere, whether the moment was positive or negative, and that constant visibility amplified every outcome. The broader reaction online has stayed split, and that divide has not faded. One side sees the incident as an example of unchecked streamer ego colliding with real-world boundaries, while the other side views it as an overreaction fueled by out-of-context clips. What matters more than the debate itself is how fast the story traveled and how little control remained once the algorithm took over. For N3on, the Australia incident highlights the risk built into livestream fame. A single argument lasting seconds turned into days of backlash, commentary, and speculation, all driven by one clip that never stopped circulating. At the same time, the attention reinforced his visibility, keeping his name trending across platforms even as criticism mounted. By the end of the trip, discussion had fully shifted away from travel streams and collaborations. What remained was a clear example of how fast a live stream moment can evolve into a global conversation, and how difficult it becomes to reset once millions of viewers have already formed opinions based on a single viral clip.